Rise ye ashen, tarnished, chosen, undead, and welcome Souls fans, new and old, to your next installment of the Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin Platinum Guide. So, we are in the Shrine of Armana, or the Shrine of Armani, DLC, the first of the two DLC shrines, because Scholar of the First Sin includes the DLC as standard, which means it includes the extra spell, hex, and miracles that are within, completed because of the trophies within as well. So that's why we are doing the DLCs. In the last video, we completed the 3 voids and the story-wise optional boss, however platinum-wise mandatory boss within. And we started journeying through the shrine. So, onward we go. We're going to go out and left drop. I always like to pop this enemy in here because I never trust that he's not just going to randomly follow, as these enemies seem to be less predictable on the DLC. I'm going to put the Ring of Steel protection back on. So we're going to come in here, roll past him. So yeah, last video I had a moment. Had to kind of do a mental reset. Right, so we're going to drop again. No, that's normally what happens. So in the last video I was saying, I don't think you can backstab this enemy. And then I got my first ever backstab on it. But normally what happens is, it's one of those ones where the game gives you what looks like a lovely easy backstab, but always takes it away from you. Right. Cross over the long bridge. Head inside. Do not press the switch, but get some rusted coins. And then if you didn't kill those 3 knights, then they normally will follow you down here. So I like to kill them first. You can use a life gem to top up. So out and down, we're going to pass the bridge, and we're going to let the dragon kill those 3 for the first time. Grab our 27th sorcery, the Focus Souls sorcery. And now the dragon's done his thing, we're going to cross, not having to pop them. And we're going to enter the Sanctum. Right, so this is going to be a bit of a tricky area at first. It's something that you need to understand. So the enemies in here, they are tied to their graves. So you can't hit the enemy until you smash their graves first. Not every enemy, but the bladed ones that you're going to see. So the first priority is we're going to smash both the graves so we can then hit the enemies. So I am going to therefore give myself as much stamina recovery as possible. So you're going straight down and you're going to go to the right. So as you can see there, ghostly. That ghostly spirit there, that is exactly what I was referring to. They're ghostly until we deal with their graves. So quickly come in. Grave 1. Because what's annoying is they can hit us. And I'm absolutely not going to get in a slicey fight with things that attack as quickly as these guys. One-on-one, I don't mind so much. You're not going to let me get back to that one. There we go. While I open these chests, I'm going to use the Ring of Restoration to recover some of my health. There are 5 chests in here. Only one of them has anything remotely useful, which is a Titanite slab, in case you did want to change your weapon up for any reason. Yeah, great arrows, we never used a great bow. Katarina helm. I mean, fair enough, the Onion Bro said it's always nostalgic, but Soul Vessel if you ever need to respec your stats, which we don't. Balm, in case your skin gets dry. And there we go, a Titanite slab. Right, so you want to take this left exit, and you want to go up. And you want to smack this wall button. That's going to give you a soul of a great hero, a very large soul item. Equip some poison moss. As the next enemies we're going to fight are shrouded in poison. Back into the main room. Take this right exit, which we could have just gone down those stairs for. And there are 2 enemies in here, and we're going to want to fight them on a one-on-one basis. No. There we go. Normally you can fight them one-on-one, but Dark Souls 2. Back, and then up, and then right of the switch. We do not want to drop, because, well, we don't want to go down because there is a drop at the end of the stairs and you can't go back up. And what we're going to do is we are going to range fight against this Hexcaster. So yeah, DLC, they've learnt from their previous errors and made everything resistant to poison. He's going to shield up. To be fair, this archer is the main guy that we want to pop. Go. Right, Snipe Spellcaster, back down above the next 2 knights that are sleeping. Dark or below night. These are the 2 that are sleeping. Thank you, God. resource 2 for the backstabs and for just general hitbox missing. There we go. And one dark orb this guy, although he is shielding up more than he normally should be. There we go, Shane, and you're back. This chest is not worth the trap that's inside it. However, we do still come here because we want to see and shoot this button on ceiling. Still using poison arrows, as we have so many of them. We don't actually need what's in here, it's kind of a cool secret though. I think it's just 3 petrified dragon bones. Yeah. Oh no, 5 twinkling titanites. Why did I not put that in my notes? Okay, now we can finally drop into this area, and the way that we proceed is this button is what rotates the circle. And those of you who are either familiar with this part of the game or are super intuitive enough to realise where I've been saying about keeping those throwing pots is for this area of the game. Later, we're going to have to hit one of these buttons on the other side of one of these circles. So we're going to have to throw it through the gap up top to land on the button on the other side to make it move around. It is so annoying, so frustrating. You don't even get to see the button that you're aiming for. There's no real obvious or easy aiming points. It's just, yeah, really annoying. Floor button opens path, downstairs and left for repair powder. And then we want to watch the floor here, as there it is, there is the gap. And we want to jump the gap. And then we're going to shoot that button down this, excuse me, thank you. Shoot the button that's down the narrow gap, or indent. And then we're going to also shoot the far wall button as well. There, lie. I think that's done it. Yeah, okay, we're going with that's done. And then we're going to go in here, and then to the left is an enemy. Poison moss, and we're going to heal. Still got Ring of Restoration on, that's fine. And now we're going to use these stairs to defeat the next enemies because it's fun. And this guy as well. And quick, go. Ah, boo. You're no fun. On the stairs, again, don't kill yourself with it. There is Soul of a Hero, and there is a human effigy. And then 3 chests. There's Twinkling Titanites. There's some enhancement stones. Yeah, enhancement stones. Twinkling Titanite, Petrified, Dragon Bone, and Puzzling Sword is in here. Up you go. Out and right, and this time we are actually going to drop down the hole. Get Dark Orb ready, just because it's a narrow area. As soon as you drop down to the left, there is a bug. Other left. Snipe any bugs you can. And in this part we're going to drop and we are just going to outright ignore the items, they're not worth it. You're just going to get up and climb the ladder. So I'm going to put the cat ring. We don't want our equipment getting degraded, it's not worth it. So drop, ignore any items, a whole bunch of those enemies will appear, and we're just going to go straight up this ladder. In this chest for Flynn's ring, which we don't need, but we might as well, we're here. Out and out exit, right and then left to drop down the hole again. Right and then left, drop down this again. Don't need the silver cat ring anymore. Non-bug path. And then I'm double checking if it's the part that I think it is, and if it is, it's the part that kind of sucks. Stick to right wall, turn right, stick to left wall, and climb ladder, out and left bridge to kill spellcaster. Inside, kill 2 spellcasters, back myself again, bigger power strength, cross, downstairs in room, big pet. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure my basically the reason why this part sucks is there are a whole bunch of those wraithed enemies, so we can't damage them. And their graves are actually quite far away. And we get a phone call.